What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Boxing Club podcast. I am yours truly, Big Chubbs, alongside with my pod mate. What's up, Lou Almighty?
What's up, baby?
What's popping with you, pimping?
You know, over here on another special day.
Another special day, isn't it?
Another one.
Another one. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the pleasure to sit down with one of the dopest coaches from the Inland Empire.
Who might that be?
Yes, I said she. She's mighty. She's tiny. And she holds mids for the biggest, buffest, strongest mother lovers on the planet.
I love it.
My dad always said dynamite comes in small packages, and she is dynamite. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the Boxing Club podcast, Coach Killer Kamm. What's up, Coach?
Hey, you guys. How are you?
How you doing, Coach?
Good. I'm good.
How's your Saturday morning?
Busy.
Training,
working, training.
Training, working, training.
Yeah.
Training and working. Beautiful. Absolutely. So what's up, Coach?
Nothing, man. Just trying to go with the flow of everything and just trying to make a change one day at a time.
There you go.
Yeah.
Can you give us a little background on yourself? You know.
Before boxing?
Before boxing. You know where you're from.
Okay.
You know, you've been in Cali all your life. Just a little quick.
Let people know who you are.
Yeah.
So before I moved to Cali, I was born in the Philippines, from Manila. We moved to Jersey. Then when I was 11, I moved to California.
To Jersey?
I'm from New Jersey, yes.
Really?
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Garfield.
That's what's up. Mm-hmm. She's from Jersey.
I am. I know. And then we came out here, and well, now I'm here, and the rest is history, I guess. Yeah.
There you go. How long you been in Cali?
We moved when I was 11. So since I was 11, I've been out here. So I went to middle school and high school and obviously college out here. So, yeah, a long time.
Can you just move a little bit closer to the mic?
Right here?
Yeah.
Hey.
Perfect.
There you go.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
So, how long you been holding mids, coaching?
So I've been coaching for about, I want to say 8 years, but seriously coaching 4 or 5.
4 or 5 years?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How'd you get into boxing?
Man, that question is always a good one, right?
Is it? Let it out, Coach. Let it out.
So I got into boxing because of a really, really bad, abusive relationship that I was in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Absolutely. I was with a man for, I want to say 5 years, and he abused me mentally, physically, financially, emotionally, you name it, he did it to me. And one day I said to myself, well, there was a specific reason why, but I said to myself, well, I got to get out of this or I'm going to die. Because he literally almost killed me like twice.
Oh, damn.
Gosh.
Yeah. I mean, because look, you see me now, I'm working with all these big guys, but remember years ago I was not this person. I was 130, 120, I think, at the least, soaking wet, and he was 6'2", 190. So I had no self-defense mechanism within myself, and yeah.
So you had yourself almost a heavyweight in there.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm.
How long did you put up with that, or how long? What?
A long time, about 2-3 years. Because the first few years, they act like they're cool and they're like really nice to you, and they're like the perfect man, and then there's like a switch that clicked, and he changed completely.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what gave you the courage to tell yourself, because you literally have to talk to yourself, mm-hmm. right? You have to talk to yourself. You have to be like, okay, like, what am I doing? Like you said right now, I'm gonna die if I don't leave.
Right.
So what gave you that courage to be able to move on and leave that relationship?
My son. Normally, I don't bring my son around a lot of men. I'm very particular when it comes to him and people that I date. But that one specific day, my son was there, and he hit me really hard on the left side of my face. I remember it like it was yesterday. And he left, he went to work, and my son was sitting there, small. He was like, "Mommy, no." He like looked at me, and I looked at him, and I said, "Okay, yeah, I gotta get out of here."
Like he understood.
Right. Right.
Was that the father of your son, or?
No, that's the no, it's not. This was a man that I was engaged to, and I was raised Catholic, but for him, I converted to being a Christian because his parents were pastors.
Hey, I don't know why, dude, but kids that belong to pastors are the worst. Sorry.
In some cases,
Sorry.
Yeah,
don't offend anyone.
Yeah,
In
please.
most cases, you're right. They're wild, very wild.
I've met a few kid pastors, and they're wild.
Kids of pastors.
Kids of pastors,
yeah,
yes.
they're wild for sure.
Sorry to cut you off, Coach.
No, that's that's unfortunate. We thank you for sharing that with us. That's,
of course.
I know it's a touchy subject, you know. So it's okay. Going back to that day, you told yourself, "This is it. I'm done." What happens next?
So all in the same day. Okay, so the church that we lived in had a big gate. I'm talking about it was probably like 7 feet high. So my car was in the gate. There was like no way for me to get out except for this little small like hole where there was wires at. I took my son, I took myself, and I walked up the street. I had my phone. I think I had my wallet with me. And I walked up the street. I'm telling you, I was bleeding. And I walked, because, I walked up the street, and I looked to my right, and I see a boxing gym, Ace of Spades Boxing Club. And I turned to it, and I went in there with my kid, and the rest is history.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's how you chose boxing? So
Yeah.
technically, boxing chose you.
I want to say boxing chose me. I promise you, I couldn't miss it. It was a hole in the wall, and I was walking with my kid, and I seen it from the corner of my eye. It just said boxing. And I was like, I gotta go in there. And then I went in, and the head coach was like, "Oh my God, how can I help you?" I'm like, "Well, I'm bleeding. Can I get some tissue?" And then I said, "I want to learn how to fight." Yep.
wow.
So that's so basically boxing chose you.
It absolutely did. Yes. Yeah.
So you're destined to be in the sport.
Yes. Yes, I am.
What advice? Because there's a lot of women that are in that situation that you were in the past, and it's unfortunate, right? It's very unfortunate. They don't find a way out. They don't find help. They're scared to call the cops. They're scared to do anything.
Yeah.
What type of advice do you have for women that are going through that right now?
For women, and I mean also I want to say men go through it too. Men go through abuse as well too. Just for the individual, something has to click in your head. And fortunately for me, it's my son. Yeah. And a lot of women don't have that moment that I had because they could not have kids and they could just go through it over and over and over again. I think the best way to put it is, would you want your mom or your grandma or somebody close to you, your daughters, right, to go through what you're putting yourself through? And I think the answer is always no.
Right.
So you just have to connect with that situation in your head and find it in your heart to leave, or it's never going to change.
Because you have to be brave, right?
For
you have
sure.
to be brave. You have to have a lot of courage. Because, I've never been a victim of that type of abuse or whatever, but I'm sure just by thinking about it, like you have to find it within yourself to be able to move on.
Yes.
Or sometimes you're just complacent and you think that's what life is supposed to be.
Absolutely.
And you just stay.
It takes a really strong decision of commitment. You have to make the decision and commit to it, not make the decision
and go back.
Next week.
Right, because a lot of women, they go, I'm going to leave now. They leave for 2 days.
And then they go get them out of jail.
Right, and exactly.
Be like, I'm going to I'm sorry, babe. I shouldn't have called the cops. It's my fault. I deserve you whooping my ass.
Yes.
And I think that's also like men being manipulative, I guess, right?
Absolutely.
And making you feel like
You need them.
it's your fault,
Absolutely.
and you need me, and because you need me, this is what you have to put up with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, you know, I just for anybody that's going through this situation, you know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. You don't have to stay.
Yes.
And it's up to us as like in your case, my case, to raise little gentlemen.
Yes.
You know, to raise the boys into real men. To
Right.
you know, away from that, because what's the difference of women making these decisions and having to go through it? You know, you got to raise your boys to be gentlemen, to be men, and respect women for sure.
You know, I witnessed. I'm not gonna say no names, right? But when I was a little kid, and we went to Mexico, I witnessed my uncle whooping my aunt's ass, right?
Thought you were gonna say no name. No?
And
Just kidding.
and I went to the kitchen, and he hit me. Like, he didn't hit me, but he put his hand on me and was like, "Hey, we're playing." I'm like, "Nah, motherfucker, you ain't playing." So from that day forward, I've never talked to him ever again.
Really?
Ever, until the day he died. He was sick. And I didn't care, because that was one of my favorite aunts, bro.
You grow hatred.
And I always told myself, like, I would never be like him. I would never put my hands on anybody like that. You know, just me witnessing it, like, not through my mom or my dad or whatever, but my aunt and my uncle, it was hard to watch.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, and then my aunt telling me, "Oh, it's okay, we're just playing." Like, I already know she's like, her whole mentality.
Yeah, mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different.
So if anybody needs help, man, just reach out and
Talk to someone.
talk to
Please,
somebody.
yes.
You know,
And make that commitment.
it's not okay.
No,
It's
Yeah.
not okay.
It's not.
You know. Well, sorry. We're glad that you're past that, Coach.
Yeah.
Me too.
Definitely.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, I went through a certain situation like that too.
Did you?
My first real sparring session. My coach was a woman. She beat the shit out of me. That's a true story. I think it's on episode 2. I got my ass beat, excuse my French, by my coach in Novato Boxing Club. I begged to get in there. If you guys don't remember that episode, I begged to get in there. She's like, nope, not ready. I'm like, dude, I street fight all the time. Get me in there. It's not the same. Get me in there. She beat the shit out of me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
So why? Okay, you said you saw boxing, but what made you choose? What made you go boxing and not MMA? Was it because once you got into the gym, you fell in love with it right away, or?
Yeah, the science of boxing is like so beautiful to me. You know, why you gotta slip this way, why you gotta roll that way. You gotta throw to land and not just throw to throw. You gotta know why you're pivoting here. It's beautiful. If you really look at it, 2 people are dancing in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing chess.
Exactly, and they're playing chess. It's like a science to it, and I've always wanted to figure out. It's like a formula, like a long-standing formula. Boxing is a formula, and I've always wanted to figure out the answer to the formula.
Yeah.
There's a million answers, though. I know that
Because
now.
you have to constantly outthink your opponent.
Absolute, 2 steps ahead.
Exactly.
Right. Absolutely.
You never tried out MMA, or
I don't care to.
really?
No.
That's serious.
Is it the barefoot thing? Because for me, it's the barefoot
I
thing.
mean, I don't like.
I don't want to break my toes.
Like we had the old gym I was at. There was like a little cage in the back. It smelled like. Not to say that boxing gyms don't smell, but their foot was in their faces. I was like, I'm not doing that.
And the choking, to me,
Right.
it's the choking thing. Because I wrestled in high school, and a really good friend of mine, Hurricane Hyder Mill, he's a pro MMA guy. But what I see them doing, and the barefoot thing, and like choking me out, like, no, you're not gonna choke me out. I'm not gonna get in there barefoot and break my toe, 2
Right.
toes. I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. Although I respect it, it's just not my cup of
Same.
tea.
I have respect for it. It's just not my cup of tea.
So how long were you training before you decided to give mitts a try?
I want to say 4 years I was training. I was supposed to honestly go pro in Mexico.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
So you had amateur fights, or?
Yeah, I have 7.
Oh wow. What's your record?
5-2.
Hey,
What?
there's nothing to be ashamed of, Coach. That's a good record.
That's
It's better than me.
What's your record?
I'm 0-1.
Hey, we both took it on that same day. We both took it out.
Hell yeah.
So I was supposed to fight in Mexico, but then I like picked up these mitts and started helping these kids. And then at the end, thanks, Coach Kamm. Thanks, Coach Kamm. That's where Coach Kamm came from. Thanks, Coach Kamm. Thanks, Coach Kamm. And then I started going to women, helping women. Oh my God, you helped me, bring myself up to a higher standard. I'm like, I think I should just be a coach. There it is.
Yeah, and you gotta have great. It looks. So you know who made it like a popular, cool thing is when Floyd Mayweather was releasing those videos with Roger, where they do the crazy tap the shoulder and the slips, and you have to have crazy memory. Yeah. Even though it's like you have your routine of doing it, you have to have crazy memory to learn it.
Yes.
My memory sucks. Dude, I'll go to like punch number 4 or 5, and then I'll miss one because I forgot to slip or something. You have to have crazy memory, and it's not as easy as it looks. It is super tiring.
No, it looks hard.
It is hard, dude. It's very hard.
I know. When I was doing mitts, I missed like every other one.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, and then it's the form, and then I'm telling you, it's the memory thing for me, man. I'll miss it every time. You count cards? You have good memory like that?
Yeah, I have a very good memory. I have my guys do like choreographed mitts, and then I have them do pop shots, meaning I'll call it, you shoot it. And it's a lot of hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. You
got to be able to, because I've been hit in the face a few times.
Really?
Heck yeah.
Nobody knocked you out before?
Yeah.
That's
no.
my girl.
No.
Oh, that's cool, man. So who is your mentor? Like who took you under their wing, and who looked out for you?
Daniel Hernandez. He actually coached me through a lot of things. He showed me the basics. He said, look, if you're going to hold mitts, don't have your mitts like way out here. Understand that everything has to be in the center line. So he taught me a lot of stuff, and I thank him for upping my game. And so basically he gave me the blueprint, and I built the house. And I'm still building this house. So,
Hey,
yeah.
That's what's up, man. No, it's I told you excuse me. I came across your Instagram through my friend. What's up, Rashida? And she's like a sister to me. My mom loves her. She's a family friend. And it's funny because my kids call her Thea, and then her kids call me Theo too.
Oh, nice.
And she happens to be one of your fighters' aunties. Tyrone. And she was like, hey, have you heard of Coach Kamm? I was like, no, shoot it. She's dope. She's my nephew's coach. You should have her on the podcast. And I was like, I'll check her out. I call her back, dude, she's amazing. Hey, tell your nephew that, I wanna do an interview. All right. She said, I just hit him up on the gram. And that's how we came across you.
Yep.
And we've been fans ever since.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? We like what you do. We respect your grind. We respect your hustle.
Thank you.
It's all, and it's progress. It's progress, and we ain't letting nobody stop that.
Always be learning.
Right.
Always pushing forward.
But how can you take those shots from these big old buff dude? Have you seen the dude she does mitts with, bro?
You said she was doing mitts with Gabe, right? Gabe hits hard.
Gabe. Oh, that's who were you with this morning?
Gabe Rosado.
Gabe Rosado, who was a fight June
19th
against my guy, Beck the Bully.
Beck the Bully.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good one.
No comment. I have been told to stay quiet.
All right. But so how like does that hurt your shoulders, your hands?
Yes.
Because hey Oscar, can you grab a camera real quick, bro? And can you zoom in on her hands? Because she does mitts with her nails done, bro.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was gonna ask that.
She does mitts where her nails done did it.
Nails stay done did. In the
I
mix.
have to. I mean, just because I'm in a man's sport doesn't mean I gotta look raggedy. What? I gotta smell good. My hair gotta look nice, and I gotta have my nails done.
Man, hey, so that they don't
Nope.
really?
Nope.
That's skill, bro.
She's
Hey, dude, my sisters be all up in the kitchen breaking nails, washing dishes. And
she's mastered her craft, man. She's figured it out.
Exactly.
Tailoring it to the way she wants to do it.
no, that's cool, man. So, what's up with you, Coach? What's next for you? Where do we go from where we're at?
Man, I want to own my own gym. I'm talking about like my own gym. I want to have a few world champions and a few national champions. Yeah, I'm not playing.
How many fighters do you have right now?
Shoot. Hold on, boys. Let me see. 8. I have 8. I have to think. I be forgetting them sometimes. Yeah, 8. Mm-hmm.
So, out of those 8 fighters, which one's your favorite?
Oh, that's like asking what kid's your favorite?
Which one? Come on.
I love
girl.
you all. Angel. His name is Angel.
Angel?
The big, tall, bald one that I always post.
Ah.
Kid, 282.
Oh, that's the kid that
That's
you had
the
out
kid.
in.
He spars Bival. He's sparring. He's in Beck's camp right now, actually.
Is he?
Yes. And pretty soon he's going to be sparring Zurdo Ramirez. Yeah, after.
El Zurdito.
Yeah. Uh-huh. He sparred Zurdo before.
Really?
And Diego Pacheco. He sparred Logan Paul. Yeah. My guy is, he's the one. So.
Dishing out some work then.
Yeah. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's good, Coach. See, what do you have to say? And I know I might get a little wishy-washy right now.
Okay.
But what do you have to say for the people that say, "Oh, she just holds mitts"?
I don't.
Oh, she's this. Or you know, what do you have? And I'm not saying you have to say anything, right? But I know that you do work defense, and I know that you got more tricks up your sleeve. So what do you say to those people that just say, "Oh, she just holds mitts"?
So nowhere in my name says mitt anything.
Right.
It says Coach Kamm.
Right.
I work corners. I know how to wrap hands. I do defensive drills. I do head movement drills. I do bag drills. I work the sticks. I'm also the one that they spar in there sometimes.
Oh, they spar you?
Absolutely.
Oh, she's dishing about too like you did to me. Oh man.
You know, I don't just hold mitts. Did I mention I work corners by myself?
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, talk your shit, Coach.
They,
Talk
When-
your
let
shit.
them know.
When Angel spars these big names, Angel sparred Badu Jack a month ago. I was the only one working his corner.
Really?
Oh yeah, I know what to do. Look, this stuff is a science, but what are the basics in boxing that you have to constantly remind them of? Hands up, head off the line, step to the left, step to the right. You drop that, you gotta move, you gotta roll. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really simple, but it's an art to it. Don't call me no mitt nothing. Don't do that to me. Don't discredit me, because I know more than just holding mitts.
Well, there y'all go.
You know,
You heard it from herself.
Because I look at this.
We don't want to be hearing no. She's just a mid coach.
Right.
You heard it?
She just holds mitts. Nah, motherfucker, she don't.
No,
Oh,
she
I'm sorry.
understands.
Wait, I'm also a strength and conditioning coach.
Oh,
Boom.
damn.
She knows it's hit and don't get hit.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, has it been hard for you in this sport because you're a woman?
Yes.
Why? Like, what has been those extra obstacles that you have to go through to overcome? Because you've overcome them all. Because you're here where you're at. I think you're more established than other coaches that claim to be established.
Well, truthfully. So you know how I say I'm working with somebody like Gabe?
Right.
How did she get Gabe? Oh, they're probably
Hooking up.
hooking up. Come on, like, so that's the biggest thing I have to deal with.
Are people really taking that?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's petty.
You know that's petty. Not only is that petty, you know what? I look down on people that talk that way or assume those. Yeah, absolutely. I look down on people that do that because are they saying it because you take care of yourself and you have, you know, like you said, you have your nails done. You don't let, because you're a coach, bring down your appearance perhaps. So people are like, okay, she's maybe an attractive coach and she's got this superstar guy. Oh, that's why. You're jumping to conclusions. You know, you got to check the skill.
I think they're just trying to discredit her skill, right? They're trying to discredit her skill.
In a nutshell, that's what I'm trying to say.
And they're probably hating because they don't have a Gabe Rosado to work with. You know what I mean? Why her and not me type of deal. You know what I mean? She just holds mids. I'm an all the way around coach, right?
Well, I'm glad you could bring that to light. So you heard it from her.
You know what I mean? But the how she gets discredited. Why? Because she's a woman in the game. Like, they got to give respect where respect is earned. You know what I mean? You got to give credit where credit is due.
It's not just that. I've also been told I don't look like Ann Wolf. You know, I don't look like a butch,
tough coach.
Yeah.
Hey, she keep him in line too, though. Ann Wolf.
Yeah.
But then you got. I mean, I see your point, and that's what I'm trying to say is when people jump to the conclusions in that sense and not doing their homework or the due diligence, I look down on people like that. Like, in a way, you know.
Yeah.
I don't respect
as you should, bro, because, you know, I think we're coming to an era where, you know, women do more.
Women are no joke these days, man.
You know, women.
Seriously. There's women that truly are, that I know personally, that are super independent.
Yeah.
They're moving away from the, like, I'm taking care of my man and depending on my man. They're like I said, I know women personally that are taking. You can leave if you want. I'll take care of it.
There's a lot of women that I know. I have more female friends that are entrepreneurs, right? They start their business and they get their grind on. You know, they're single moms, but that shit don't stop them.
No, they're taking
it
care
makes
of
them work
business.
harder. You know what I mean? And they still get discredited. Oh, well, you know, you're still not there, or you still need this or that.
Yeah.
It's also these old school coaches. They go, well, what does she really know? She doesn't know anything. And I go, hold up. Before you became a coach, you didn't know shit either.
Right.
You had to learn from somebody else.
Exactly.
Let me learn.
Exactly.
Let me learn. And let me take in the knowledge that I know and let me use it. Like, I hate that. Like, what does she know? She hasn't been a coach. Okay.
Or she hasn't, she's not even a fighter. She's never fought.
Yeah, like,
you know?
What? Did Cuz the model fight?
Joe Goosen?
No, right? Like, stop. You know, it's just
Some people are just made for it.
small-minded. Yeah.
Some people are made for it.
And I'm made for it.
There you go, coach.
Boom. Talk.
Yo, shit. Let it out. Hey, that's what this platform is for. You know, we want to get to know you. You know,
And if you got a problem, pull up. But you gotta fight. You gotta fight Chelsea.
But you know, it's funny because these old head coaches, they'll talk so much shit behind my back, but then when they see me,
oh, hey, how you
Coach
doing?
Cam,
they're all
dang,
smiles
girl,
and
you look
Hallmark
so
cards.
good.
All smiles
Coach Cam,
and
let me
Hallmark
take you out to
cards.
dinner with your 60-year-olds. What? Go. Are you kidding me right now? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I have to deal with.
So, do you just like brush it off?
Yes.
Or do you let it get to you?
No, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. I sit in my car and I really like
Got a woosah?
take a deep breath. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but you keep pushing. You strike me like the type just push it off, keep pushing.
Right.
Well, like I told you the other day, ain't nothing's gonna stop me from doing this interview.
I know, and I appreciate
You
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got respect for you.
Thank
I
you.
respect what you do. I respect your grind, your hustle, and we think that, you know what I mean, you're dope.
Thank you.
Take a deep breath. It's cool. Let it out. Let it out.
Breathe
Coach.
in. Let it out. Cool. So, not to move on from the topic, but tonight,
Who you got?
who you got? Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz.
I gotta go with Andy, man.
Andy?
Yeah.
Why? Why is everybody going to Andy? Why is everybody counting Chris out so easy?
I don't count Chris out. You know, I come from that camp. So I didn't train next to him, but I kind of still see it like, you know, he's out of that camp. I don't count him out. But Andy Ruiz, man, is looking phenomenal.
He is.
Phenomenal.
I feel like he's gonna be so explosive tonight. Chris isn't gonna know what hit him. So.
But hey, Chris has been in the best shape.
He's battle ready for what's coming. Mm-hmm. But Andy Ruiz, man, that guy is looking. You see that dude's legs?
Pretty big.
Dude, that dude has made a transformation. Yeah. And then under Canelo and Reynoso's, I know they're giving him that solid strategy, that solid training.
That's what he needed.
His condition is obviously on point.
Looks good.
He looks great.
Yeah, he looks good.
I criticized him a lot for that second fight, and I knew coming up to the fight, I would call Chubbs, and people were so on the train of, oh my God, the rematch is coming, and he's going to do the same thing, and I'm like, I hear they can't get him in camp. I don't know if you don't train like it's the biggest fight of your life, which it is. He's coming. Anthony Joshua's coming to take your head off, and if you ain't training like that, it ain't happening. And lo and behold, that's what happened. But now you look at him, and he's training with Canelo, looks phenomenal. The little clips they did put up, he looks sharp and explosive. And again, I'm not counting out Chris Arreola, but man, Ruiz is coming. Mm-hmm. The Destroyer's coming.
Hey, also too, Omar Figueroa, Panterita's fighting
Panterita too. Yeah, we saw.
I just met him the other day.
Really?
I'm a little fanboy out still.
Oh yeah. Chubb's fanboyed out big time.
Big time.
It was a good experience for me watching this guy fanboy out. He was all shaky.
I was. So we went. We had an interview last week, right, in India, and I've been a big Beck fan for like since he started. Mm-hmm. And he was walking out, and I was like, no.
He froze. He froze.
Oh my goodness.
I'm like, don't leave. I haven't got a picture yet. I want to shake your hand. And then Lou goes out behind him. He's like, hey, my guy inside. He comes back, takes a picture, shakes my hand. And I was like, oh shit.
Lose your mind?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He put on the tough guy face in the picture, and I'm like, man, just
shut
put
up,
on
bro.
the fanboy face, man. No, cool guys, cool group of guys. I hadn't met Omar before, but he's solid dude. Beck also a real nice guy. The whole camp is really down there. It's real cool.
Oh, Beck likes all my pictures.
He does. I noticed that too.
He likes all my pictures. I'm actually gonna hold mitts for Beck. They want me to do it after this fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but because I'm with Gabe,
you can't do it.
I don't know if that's gonna happen.
So are you with Gabe full time or?
Yeah, 4 days a week. Mm-hmm. So I'm like working with him and then training his classes. So
he's a cool dude.
He's really cool.
Gabe's a cool dude.
Yeah.
The super deep voice. He was in the Goosen camp for a little bit when he first moved to the West Coast, and then he, I think he went to LA. He's in LA, right?
Yes, he's in LA, downtown LA, Fashion District.
It was a cool little stable there. I think we had Vanes Martozan at the time, Maurice Lee, Juan Funes, Gabe was in there, John Molina Jr. So it was a cool little stable. But yeah, cool dude.
Yeah.
Cool dude.
Coach, what do you got to say for all your haters out there right now?
You want to throw more shots?
More shots.
Paul, let it go.
What do I have to say to all my haters?
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
There you go. There
Mic drop, baby.
I was about to say something meaner, but I was like, stay tuned.
No, we want to see you. You know, we want to see you improve. We want to see you get better because that's what it's all about.
Yeah,
it's about getting better and just laughing at motherfuckers in your rearview mirror while they sit there and just hate. Because that's all they're doing. Because you got to give respect where respect is due, bro. Yeah. That's how I feel.
Can I just say something on that piece? The thing is, I'm not like I'm not a person who is gonna elevate and doesn't want to take people with me.
Right.
So why would you hate on me? Why would you do that?
People just like to drink haterade.
If I can help you, which I'm that type of person, why wouldn't you be positive about the situation?
And I think there should be it's like crabs in the bucket, you know. People want to get better. Like, nah, get your ass back over here.
Right.
That's a Mexican thing.
You know what I mean? It is. It really is a Mexican thing.
My mom said that. That's true.
Hey, but you know that Philippines are the Asian Mexicans, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, my mom's maiden name is Hernandez.
Hey, see?
Yeah.
So they call me El Gordo Delgado, right? Because I'm big and sexy, and my last name is Delgado.
This guy.
So my what is it? My handle?
Your handle?
My handle is El Gordo Delgado. And everybody's like, why, bro? It's like, you're contradicting yourself. But it's a Mexican name. Anyways, coach, off the subject, if you weren't boxing, if you weren't being a coach, what would you be doing right now?
Retail.
Retail.
I was a store manager at Coach. The Coach store.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
The one in Ontario Mills.
Really?
For like, I headed the cash wrap department for like 7 years, I think.
Really? I might have seen you in there, maybe.
Yeah, you did.
I might have seen you in there. I'm still a fan of Coach. I got Coach everything. Wallets, belts,
Like
shoes,
Coach.
watches.
Well, it's funny.
Coach.
I went from
Coach.
working at Coach to being a coach. That's crazy.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So,
That's cool. What you got, Luke?
Nah, man, I'm just being entertained. I want to see what she had, Ruiz, Arreola. See what
I said I'm gonna stick with that.
Canelos or Sanders?
Oh, Canelo.
Yeah.
What?
Who beats Canelo right now?
Nobody.
Nobody. Huh?
He hits people like he hits the bag.
I do the tank.
There's no.
Tank.
Listen, let me say this out loud. If Mayweather at that time went against the Canelo now, Canelo would have beat him.
You think so?
I know so.
There's no dodging those cannons?
Canelo is a great counterpuncher.
He's come a long way since
That
Yeah.
fight, I think Canelo needed that fight to make him
To
what he
be
is
who
today.
he is.
Of
To
course.
absolutely. Oh,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. No questions.
Coach,
Plus, a loss to Mayweather is not really a loss.
it's not. It's a game.
Financially or record-wise.
Thank you. Facts.
Hey, but speaking of Mayweather, you've been in that Mayweather gym, right?
Yes, I have.
Oh, what?
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
I did catch a picture of you at the gym, but you go there regularly? Or?
No, well, we're gonna start going there more because Badu Jack trains there, and Angel's
Right.
gonna start sparring Badu Jack. Because Badu Jack's conditioning coach is my mentor now. Caleb Plant's conditioning coach, Sean Porter's conditioning coach, he's my mentor now, Larry Wade.
Really?
And he is putting me up on game with this boxing stuff. When I say now I know there's levels, oh my goodness. The business aspect and the
That's what I was
sport
gonna say.
aspect,
Yeah.
there's no.
No, see, and a lot of people, we have a lot of people that listen to us that are more of like the casual fan, and they don't understand the business side of it. There's a big business side of
Huge.
boxing.
Yep.
And that's what a lot of people don't understand. So I like to kind of dip into it every now and then, but I don't want to bore people because they get, people that don't understand it don't want to follow the business and kind of get, they don't understand it, so they get bored of it.
In a nutshell, it's dog eat dog, man.
It is. Very much so, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, so around here I heard that Mayweather's opening like a chain of gyms, but it's like a fitness gym. or
It's
what is
like
it?
a fitness gym. Yeah. I don't think it necessarily caters to fighters.
Got it. So it's a name brand type of.
Yes.
God, that dude's so smart.
He's so smart.
God, that dude's so smart. I don't care what people say, and I know a lot of people hate on him, but that dude is so smart.
Business wise,
Super
smart.
And in the ring.
Oh, very true.
Oh, the dude's just the.
I always tell Lou that I want to get signed by Mayweather Media all the time. I would love to get signed by
Maybe
Mayweather
we
Media.
can make that happen.
Ooh, don't gas us up, coach.
Because I just said Larry Wade is my mentor. So, and what people don't know is they think I'm just this mitt coach. I got connections everywhere.
Hey.
I just keep them in my back pocket. Yeah, people don't know what I got going on.
Hey, but that's good though because you could stunt, but you choose not to,
No.
and that's very smart. That's very smart and that's very respectable because just let people say what they want.
Absolutely.
But anyways, Coach, on this podcast, we like to play a little game. It's 12 rounds of verses. We're gonna give you 12 rounds.
Okay.
We're gonna choose this or that, and you're gonna choose. We're gonna give you an option of this or that, and you choose.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep. Let's
Round
do it.
one. Heels versus sneakers.
Sneakers.
Damn, that was quick.
She's a coach. She ain't playing.
Wine versus tequila.
Wine.
Netflix and chill or turn up.
Netflix and chill.
Hey, you were turning up last night though.
That's one time in like, damn, put me out there like that.
Nah, she wasn't really turning up.
I
She
was.
chilling. All right, so this is my question.
Okay.
Are you into, let's say, now I'm blushing. Are you into to athletes or fatletes? I'm a fatleet, by the way.
Okay.
Are you a chubby chaser or into muscles?
It's a kind of way of putting it.
Athletes.
Hey, damn! I don't have a chance. Pizza versus burgers.
Pizza.
Wines or tacos.
Tacos.
Tacos all
Hey,
day.
nobody
What?
has said wings, bro.
Who likes wings over tacos?
Yeah, dude, who does that?
That's so cool.
That's so weird.
Tacos for life, baby.
For sure.
Tupac or Biggie?
She's from the East Coast.
She is from the East Coast, but she live on the West though.
Tupac.
Technically, they're both from the East Coast.
Technically,
He's from Baltimore.
Baltimore,
Yes.
But he
Both.
repped the West.
but he repped the West though.
Yeah.
Jay-Z or Nas?
I mean, Jay-Z.
What?
Yeah.
Commercial billionaire.
Jordans or Air Max?
Jordans.
Would you like to sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Why?
Because the day's getting started.
Dang, true coach, man.
Beach or hiking?
Hiking.
Cabin or a penthouse?
Cabin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, that concludes our 12 rounds versus. Good job, coach. Killed it. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
So you know how they have conversations about the greatest coaches in the world? My name is going to be in that conversation.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yep.
That's dope. And trust me, you will.
Thank you.
You will. You will most definitely be in that type of conversation. You know, just keep on grinding, keep hustling, and keep knocking them out the park.
Thank you.
Push.
Thank you.
You know, if you had to work with anybody that you haven't worked with yet, who would it be?
I really want to hold mitts for Canelo.
Really?
Oh, man. Yes. Yes.
What about if he punches like your shoulders out your sockets because he punches so hard?
He's not going to. I can take him.
Hey, that's what's up. Talk your
What?
shit.
So,
Is there anything that you want everybody to know? You know, we're out here in undefeated gym, undefeated boxing gym. Sorry. What do you want people? What do you want the people to know?
just as far as on the motivational aspect of it, or you want me to talk about the gym?
Everything, whatever motivation. You know, where people can see you, where people can find you,
Well,
where
for
people can
one,
come and train with you.
right. Well, I can come to you, cause I can go wherever you are. I'm going to New York in 2 weeks. I'm gonna go to Vegas. Then in the next weekend after that, but I am in undefeated. We are in Upland. You want that real work? You gotta come see me.
There you go.
And because we don't just stand there and, hold mitts in one spot because it's not realistic. We do it all here. So
don't bring your makeup.
So don't, right.
Put your hair up in a ponytail on this rock.
Hey,
Right.
bro,
You ain't gonna look
I'm
pretty
not
after
gonna leave
this.
my eyeliner at home.
You ain't gonna leave looking pretty here, man. That's it. When you come to get the real work, that's when you leave.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So after it's all said and done, what legacy do you want to leave behind for the sport?
That women can do this too. And probably better.
Ooh. What? Okay. Well, what advice do you have for women that are looking to get into the sport, that want to be a coach or want to box? You know, what can you tell them that you've been through it all?
You can't listen to what people say. Negative, especially. You got to keep going, because that's gonna hold you back. If you keep going over what you hear and what they talk about when it comes to you, you got to stick with the plan and just keep going. Stick with the plan. That's it.
There you
Stick
go.
with the plan. Yep.
Yeah, just like Clarissa Shields,
Hey, I think
Cornejo,
she's
Marcela Cornejo.
Marcela Cornejo too.
I held mitts for her.
Did
She's
you?
big.
Yo, she
And
hits.
she can crack, dude.
She hits harder than a lot of these dudes out here.
She can
Yeah.
crack.
Her right hand, she almost took my shoulder out.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been trying to reach out to her, but I don't get no reach back.
I can do that for you.
Man, look at you pulling the contacts out. She wasn't playing. Oh, man.
No, I've been wanting to sit down and have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Dude,
I've left.
Have you ever seen her in person?
She's tall.
Dude, she stood next to Mikey and Abner at Robert's gym. Dude, she oh my gosh, dude. I was like, oh my gosh, she's huge.
She's tall.
Oh, she'll drag me up and down.
She's beautiful too.
She's
gorgeous.
Very pretty.
She's really gorgeous.
Very pretty.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
You know,
Very talented.
what you got, bro?
Oh, that's it, man. I'm just a fan right now. Entertained.
So who's your favorite fighter right now?
Manny Pacquiao.
Manny still?
Manny Pacquiao.
Hey, forever, right?
Forever.
Man.
Forever.
Hey, is he gonna fight Terrence Crawford after?
Yes.
No. Is he?
That's what I heard.
I heard it fell through.
Oh, well, never mind.
That's what I heard.
Don't quote me.
I heard it fell through because Terrence Crawford won 70-30.
Oh, I thought it was still going on. I thought it was still
Bud
going
Crawford,
on.
my man. Talented as crap, but man, like you can't sell out arenas yet. You can't claim the.
But why,
the
though?
big ticket.
Why do
I
you
think it's
feel?
the marketing behind him.
Yes.
It's the marketing behind him. He's a perfect example. Andre Ward, probably at the time behind Mayweather was number 2 pound for pound. I used to go to Oakland. I lived in Oakland, and he couldn't sell out his own hometown. But number 2 pound for pound at the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Super
crazy.
talented, just not the right marketing. He was a gentleman, well spoken, no drama, son of God.
Hey, how come people don't like that?
Dude,
People love attention.
they
People
love the attention,
drama.
the drama, man.
I was gonna say the same thing about Errol Spence. Errol
Errol
Spence is an
Spence.
amazing boxer.
He is.
But for some reason, the way that they market him is like so off.
So check this out.
It's crazy.
We started this podcast, 3 months ago? We took a month off, right? We talked about Bud, we talked about Earl, and all these huge names. And people would come in and be like, hey, bro, like, who's Bud?
No way.
Who's Errol Spence?
No way.
I swear.
Yeah.
And I was like, what do you mean you don't know who they are? They're like the best in boxing right
Huge
now.
in boxing.
They're amazing. I just never heard of them before. All I hear is Canelo. All I hear is Mayweather.
And
All I
that's
hear
what
is
we're trying
Triple
to
G.
bring to the casual fan. When you go to a barbecue and you got that Canelo fight, we want you to understand who the undercard guys are or who the next up and comers are. Like, I don't know if he's not an upcomer anymore, but like Errol Spence. How does everyone not know who that guy is? The dude crashed his car, almost died, came back and beat Danny Garcia. Of all
Right.
people. Danny
Right.
freaking Garcia.
Right.
I don't know, man. And Bud, same thing. Back on that topic, he can't sell out his arena. Manny Pacquiao could sell out anything, regardless of who he fights.
I just want to say it's also about the fan base.
The fan base.
So
yes.
think real quick. Canelo's fan base is what? The Mexican people, correct?
But not a lot of
Not a lot of
Mexicans
Mexicans
like him.
like him.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
Yes. A lot of
Oh, a
Mexicans.
lot of Filipinos love Manny Pacquiao. We show
Oh,
up and
yeah.
show out.
The
for
whole
him.
country loves Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Well,
exactly.
you know what I mean, but
But in Mexico, like if you go to Mexico, there will be people talking shit on Canelo.
Yeah.
what can you say about
You
Canelo?
can't say anything anymore. But
They can't.
I think in the beginning, since they took care of him a lot, he wasn't as sharp or as he wasn't the fighter he is now. He was fighting like when he fought Mosley, he would tire out a lot, and they were comparing him to. It's just hard to live up to Julio Cesar Chavez Senior, the legend.
Yeah, not junior. Not junior.
I'm not sure. Senior, who dominated everyone, everything, was just a staple in the Mexican culture. Like, you think of a fighter, a Mexican fighter, you think of that dude. And you got this superstar redhead that wasn't walking through people, was being, a little more groomed. But now, like, what can you say now? Even I was skeptical at first. Well, he's flat-footed, he gets tired, I don't know. But it couldn't make weight and stuff like that. But now, like, dude, you could throw the fighter in the kitchen sink at him. He'll take them both out same night. I mean, Billy Joe Saunders and he fought Cotto and looked
Well,
phenomenal.
he hasn't fought Billy Joe Saunders yet.
Well, I mean, he's fighting him is what I'm saying. He's fighting everyone.
He's gonna win that one.
He's fighting everyone. I think he will end up fighting everyone that.
So what do you think of the Charlo brothers? Well, not the Charlo brothers, but which one is
Jamal.
it? Jamal Charlo.
Huge fan of those guys.
And then you got Benavidez, and who else?
Benavidez a little green. Demetrius Andrade.
Demetrius Andrade, yeah. Boo Boo Andrade. What do you feel?
What do you got? What do you got?
What do you feel about them dodging each other? Because they all want to fight Canelo, but they don't want to fight each other.
That's the business side, though. They don't want to take the risk because they're all dangerous. Jamal is dangerous. Benavidez is dangerous, and they're at a level where they're at a level where, especially the Charlos, they will take the risk of getting hurt to come get you and put you out. So by being that dangerous, they don't want to risk the chance of losing and not getting that big stage / payday / name
because
being catapulted.
And
that's my opinion.
What do you got to say about Benavidez?
I think he'll beat all of them.
You think so?
Absolutely.
Benavidez.
He's a...
You think he beats Canelo?
No, not... Well, whoa, hold on.
Backtrack.
Hold on. Beep. I think he'll give Canelo a hard time, but I don't think he'll beat Canelo. But do I think Benavidez will beat...
Charlo?
No comment.
Sorry, Jamal.
But I think Benavidez will beat Boo Boo and Jamal.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. I think so too.
He's no joke.
I think he goes through Boo Boo easier, and then
You think so? Because he's tricky, man. Boo Boo's tricky.
Nah, his last fight, bro, was kind of whack.
But maybe stylistic. Yeah. But Benavidez, man.
I compared his last fight. He fought like 2 weeks ago. And compared to Benavidez's last fight, it's nothing.
Yeah, but they're fighting different people. It doesn't work that way, in a sense. But Benavidez, man, don't get me wrong. I'm not pushing him to the side. That guy's nasty.
Yeah.
Nasty. But and maybe I am a little biased. I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the Charlos. Since
Me too.
way.
Me too.
Way
Very
back
talented. Very talented.
Super talented.
Those two.
Hey, Coach,
danger.
what's your relationship with Zab Judah? I see you guys on the ground together a lot.
I was supposed to be on his podcast.
His podcast?
Yes.
What?
Zaba's podcast.
Okay.
But
Hey,
he's
Zab,
so
do our
busy.
podcast.
He's so busy that we just haven't really like linked up and sat down like this. But I'm supposed to be on his podcast.
What do you think about the Zab Judah Mayweather fight?
They're fighting again?
No, from that one fight where Zab Judah took out his corner.
No comment. No comment.
No comment.
No comment. No, I'm not doing that.
Tell me off air.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, Coach.
I knew somebody was gonna ask me that one of these days.
Well, Coach, thank you again for your time.
Absolutely.
Thank you for opening up your doors to us.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
Giving us the opportunity to get our name out there.
Of course.
To get, people. We want people to know you. Above and beyond your gram.
Yeah.
We have nothing but respect for you. We wish you nothing but the best.
Totally.
And hopefully this is the first of many.
Absolutely.
Hopefully this is the first of many, and we keep coming back. And I'm in between gyms right now, so if you want to work me out,
Hey,
the
doors are open to you guys.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. We're
You
gonna
need
get.
some sparring? I got you.
I'll get. Man. Sure.
well, he
You sure? I'm dangerous.
I
I'm just kidding.
don't doubt it.
Yeah, right.
because I've been on a mission. I started 7 months ago, 350 plus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to 280.
Hey.
So-
Beautiful.
So I want to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? There's little bumps on the road here and there. But I've been off the gym for about a month now. So you'll be seeing me. I'm going to hit you up, though.
Definitely.
I want to come die in here. Because I see how you be treating your class,
Hey,
man.
don't bring the makeup. Put your hair up in the bun.
I'll leave my eyeliner in the corner.
Okay.
There you go.
Anything you want to say, Coach, before we jam out?
Just thank you for having me.
Thank
I'm
you.
humbled. Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
We
you.
definitely appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. This wraps up our interview for today.
Coach
We want to
Kamm.
thank
Killer
Coach
Kamm.
Kamm. Killer. Hey, why Killer? Because you be killing it, right?
Because I kill my clients.
There you go. See? I'm scared to die now.
Don't be scared.
Fuck.
Pain's only weakness, leaving the body, baby.
Hey, Coach Kamm, thank you.
Thank you.
Boxing Club. Bye.
Out.
I killed that. Boxing. See, I can't even say
Oh
it.
my gosh.
the Boxing Club podcast.
We out.